Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Big Chief Mannie, and welcome to another episode on the N.A.T podcast. Now, we're shooting a new series that allows us to go up close and personal with some very interesting people across the nation. I have one of such people in the studio with me, someone who wears many hats, someone who has so much value, and we'll be talking behind the scenes, and I cannot wait for you guys to get to meet him. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the studios, Mr. Banji. How are you doing, bro?
I'm fine. I'm fine, Big Chief Mannie. I'm actually honored to be out here with you.
I think it's a privilege too.
On this one-on-one because I can't wait to learn from you and also get to share the little knowledge I have.
Oh, yes. I absolutely want to take so much knowledge, and I think everybody who is watching wants to get so much value from you.
Okay.
Yes, and of course, it's a privilege to have you here. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Yeah.
Get to see you. So let's just go quickly into it.
Okay.
Give us a little bit about you, who you are, what you do, and so that the people who are watching from home can know more about you.
Okay. I'm an easygoing person. I'm a banker. I'm a business person. I'm into gadgets and accessories. So,
Okay.
I just take life the way it comes and just move.
I like
that's
that. I actually like your demeanor just shows how relaxed you are. For someone who works in banking sector, your relaxed demeanor is something I really, because I have a couple of people around me, who who are in the sector.
Yeah.
They are never relaxed.
Well, the job looks almost like they call it corporate slavery, but it's not. It's not. You can just be in the banking sector, just be trustworthy, be honest, let people be able to bank on your word.
Yes.
And, take your word for for it, and that's all.
That's great to hear. So now let me ask you, what inspired the choice to go into the field of banking, and what did you study in school?
Okay, well, I studied business administration in school.
Okay, so that's not so far apart.
And that's not so far apart. So I've always wanted to be in the financial world
Okay.
because that's a sector that is a major sector in Nigeria.
Very, very major sector in Nigeria.
It's fast growing. Nigeria is moving. So, and also I've always had my mentor growing up as Tony Lumelu because I saw him rise from. I just liked that. It's not a quantum leap, but it was
Steady.
a gradual process,
Yes.
and then you can actually point out the processes that led to, and he
Yes.
could actually tell you what he did, why he did what he did, when he did it, and so that's the result for me. So I would like to have that kind of a result in my life.
I love that. For those who don't know, Tony Lumelu is one of the biggest entrepreneurs we have in Nigeria. Across board, he has so many businesses going on. He's also in the banking sector. He came up from the banking sector, so that's so great to hear, sir. And now, what was like your particular thing in the banking sector? Because I know there are multiple. There's banking, there's cybersecurity.
Yeah, I actually do basics in credit. What I mean by credit is giving loans out to customers.
Okay.
So like small, medium enterprises, SMEs.
Okay.
And even micro, small businesses too.
Okay.
Startups actually.
Okay.
But not total startups, because even banking itself is for the active poor, people that are already doing something.
Okay.
Already doing something. That's what.
I think that's a caveat there that we should explore a little bit. So now, if you're looking to assess credit, you've heard something before you enter a bank. You should already have at the back of your mind that they're looking for people who already started something, not necessarily that you are just about to start. So based off what you just said now, I'd like to know what is the thing that people who are coming to assess loans should always bear in mind? What's that one thing people want to assess credit? Because I don't think it's only loans. I think credit facilities are across board.
Yeah, across board. Maybe you are trying to finance a project.
Okay.
You're trying to buy equipment for maybe shooting or whatever you have in mind. So the one thing I think people need to look out for is understanding that banks check histories.
Okay.
Abroad you hear things like credit score. They want to know
Credit
your
rating.
credit score, your
Yes.
rating. They just want to know how well have you been doing what you're doing. I tell people that even going to school is not just getting a certificate. They just want to know if in the 4 years of your being in school, you were able to manage yourself through the process of getting the end goal.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that's actually what the banks check out for. They check out for what you're already doing, what is existing already, how well are you doing it? Even though it's little, is there potential of growth?
For you to go far.
Yeah, is there enthusiasm to do more? Are you putting in your best? all those things show both in your financial report, your balance sheet, and other things.
Okay.
They see how well you are set up. Do these people have dreams?
Yes.
Are they planning to live where they are? So there are strategies behind all of this thing.
Okay.
Basically, just be doing something. What you actually want to assess a loan for, you have to already be doing it.
Okay, so it's a very calculated process.
It's a very calculated process. They have to we have to scrutinize what we are giving, because we cannot finance a failed project.
Exactly.
How does our money come back? And repayment is one of the most important things to banks, because you are in business, you have shareholders, people who are expecting returns, dividends, and if you cannot meet those dividends, at least you should not lose their money.
Exactly.
Because if you lose their money, then
that's where problem is. Especially in Nigeria, in Lagos.
You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose the shareholders' money.
They will drag you.
Of course, you cannot even. I'm sure big money. You cannot put money into something and expect it to fail.
I will come for you.
So you don't want the EFCC actually.
Okay. Yes, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
So now you said something that made me smile. You said if you want equipment, so I think Age will just come.
We are looking forward to doing business with Age. Honestly, I don't mind.
Please come and finance our equipment, go and everything.
Yeah.
All right, that was just me. But I mean, at least we'll try it. Yes. Now, so I want us to explore like your journey, because Lagos, looking at Lagos, as a hub, as a business hub, what has it been like, in this sphere of assessing risk, credit facilities? How's your journey been like, and what do you have to tell me nobody else can tell me about credit in Lagos?
The peculiarities I want to really point out
exactly that's what I'm looking for
about Lagos is because Lagos is the most competitive city in Nigeria. So
exactly, I agree.
So whatever you are doing, there are 1,001 people already doing it. I mean, you don't even have to walk far to, for example, if you are running a kiosk, you are having a retail business where you sell provisions, you don't need to walk 20 steps from your own store
to see another one.
So people have options. There are varieties. There's, and they can just walk into the next shop. So you have to always keep that at the back of your mind that, okay, I'm not operating in a vacuum. I'm not the only one. Gone are those days when before you get somebody that's doing what you're doing, you have to,
go file a little bit.
Everybody's out there.
Yes.
And like the tomato sellers will say, if you don't buy from me, you go buy from the next person. Mama, Oga, buy my own. That's because they understand that the difference may just be 10 naira, but that 10 naira is something for somebody. So you have to just understand that this place is competitive, and then you have to put yourself out there in a way where people can choose you.
All times.
Okay,
build your own customer base.
Yes, you have to build. Yeah, everybody has target market. People look for the rich, but then little by little, little drops of water make the mighty ocean. So gradually you get there. So you just have to know that it is competitive. So whatever you are doing, you have to be fast. You have to be smart. You have to be decisive, make decisions quickly and move from there, and you have to keep innovating better ways of doing what you're doing better.
Yes.
So I think that's just basically what I would say about Lagos, because that's how to make wave in this economy that we have here in Lagos.
Okay, so now listen, so if you're someone who is trying to assess credits, in Lagos, I think he just gave you a blueprint of how to be well prepared, when you get out there.
Yeah, exactly.
To be like someone that the banks will always, but I would use the word want to choose to partner with at all times.
Yes.
At all times. I like that. So you already mentioned Tony Elumelu as someone who inspired you.
Yeah, that's my mentor.
Yeah. So did you get the opportunity of ever meeting him? Have you had the opportunity at all?
I have to be honest, no, I haven't met him before, yes. But my dad worked in UBA for a while.
Okay.
So I have some close people who, for example, I have like pictures of him where my dad had to stand close. So those were just the things that really got me. The spark that just really attracted me.
Okay. I like that. And he's someone whose journey I think is what studying. As a business person, as a career person, because I think he has embodied both sides of that spectrum.
Yes, actually, he has.
All right. So, Mr. Banji, now you also mentioned something in the beginning. Maybe they didn't catch on, but I caught on it. You said you are into gadgets.
Yes, I am.
Tell me about that.
Okay, well, I just import gadgets and sell in unit quantities to resellers because I know I'm not actively out there right now doing my business, but I know I can just get the phones, quickly sell, restock, and then so that's what.
So you are making quick turnovers.
Yes, just quick turnovers, and the margin is not so much, but if you calculate 5,000 on 10 phones, that's something. That's 50,000, you know. So already before you know, you are making.
You are making. If I know, I'll start seeing your newspapers.
By God's grace, we'll get there. We'll get there. Surely,
please, I need you to get there. You know, so we can always I can always bring this as I interviewed that man. You know, someone. You know, I'm going to use it as my online cloud. Please, very very important. So has it been like especially with what's currently happening in the country? In terms of the dollar fluctuations, importing right now, I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, even clearing those goods, man.
Tell me about that. I hear a lot about customs, dealing with customs, and all of that.
It's a lot. Okay, but right now, of course, because of the dollar rate, importing is in fact, I can say it's an headache, you know. But you know, in business, you have to know that your customers they have expectations
at all times,
and you have to always meet their expectations, not at the detriment of your own business and yourself as a person. But
so that middle ground has to be met.
you have to just have a common ground. So in that common ground, you have to realize that you don't want to lose your customers, because if you don't give them, like I said, it's competitive.
Yes.
So if you're not offering that product or that service, they'll go somewhere else.
Of course.
Trust me, you have lost a customer that has gone somewhere else to start doing business, because people like a relationship. The way I do business, I want a relational business where my customer becomes my friend, from my friend becomes my family. Before you know, they don't want to do business outside me
anywhere else. If it's not you, they're not doing business.
There are people that patronize me because it's me.
Yeah.
There are people that will patronize you because it's you.
Yeah.
So of course you have such people where, and everybody cannot be your customer. I tell people that every time.
I agree.
Because of peculiarities, because of your personality, because of some things that you cannot even really point fingers at. People choose their people in a way, but you have to just make sure that so like, back to your question, I just had to digress a bit. The dollar rate is making things very hard. Prices of things has gone up, and you know, people out there, they don't really understand what's going on. For example, if you are importing something at the rate of maybe $300 right now, is in naira is like times 2 the price. Do you understand?
Or three 6 months ago.
So for the past 3-4 months, it's been like that, and people are just skeptical. I myself, I didn't buy much in this period. You have to just be smart and be calculative. Yes, you have to be calculative and check your profit margin, check your sales, and know that as you are making sales, you have to restock. So you should not maybe buy, like for example, like I said, I didn't buy so much, but you can just find a way to minimize how much business you are doing in this period.
Manage your risk.
I
mean, it's easy for you because you're a risk analyst.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's one of the reasons why I'm really happy, you know, being in the banking sector, knowing that there's risks in everything. There are possibilities that you can lose money in business
at all times.
There's risk in everything. You know, you understand. So you have to just check it, and you cannot be always correct. There are times where you have even done your calculation, done your risk analysis,
and the economy does its own on you.
And yes, it will still crystallize. And once it crystallizes, there's nothing you can do about it. So you will lose money in business, yes. For startups out there, people that are ready to go into business, just prepare your mind that you cannot always win. You cannot always have all the profits and everything. There are times where you're taking losses, but that should not make you quit your business, because you know, you cannot even really say when the market becomes in your favor. Yes. So you just have to just keep doing what you're doing. That consistency, just keep at it. And after, you know, even the dollar rate will not matter anymore. There are big guys out there who still do these importations and they're not feeling it. Of course, as a business person, you know that there's a difference.
On average,
between, yes, but you can still do what import as much as possible. So that's just what I have to say about the dollar rate and everything that's on the rise.
All right, that's very good. Thank you so much. Guys, this is value. If you have to skip back, you know, go back to listen again and again, you have to, because this is coming from not just from you as a businessman, but from you as someone who analyzes risk on a daily basis, so you know what you are talking about. So now I have like 2 more questions for you, but now I have to ask you. Now, for the businessmen who are already in the system,
Okay.
who are, struggling with the current realities of the market, someone who is in the know, a professional, what advice would you give them? This is for the people, not people that are coming in. This is people who are like already in the business, who are facing the issues.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Firstly, I would want to say that every professional, every master at anything was once a beginner.
Okay.
So even those that are professionals, they've understood where they are coming from. They understand growth.
Yes.
They understand challenges.
Yes.
They understand difficulties and hurdles in business. So as a professional right now, you have to know that, okay, these are just trying times. Things will take better turn. Things would change. The tide will turn and things will get better. So if you're a professional out there and then you are doing, and then it's a bit hard now, it's not going to be hard for long.
Yes.
So tough times
last.
Tough times last.
But tough people
times don't last, but tough people do.
Yeah.
So you just have to be a tough person and then be the best you can be out there. Do your business, no matter how hard it is, and deliver your quality products to your customers. After a while, they don't even remember how much they have to pay to access you,
because it becomes a new reality.
You've become so much value. You give them quality all the time. They just remember that, okay, there's this guy. This guy. So that's just what I want you to just focus on. Once you can focus on the bigger picture, I think as a professional, we would get there.
Find a way to work around it.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
That's great. Now, I also like the fact that you're a young person, like me. And I'm sure that so many young people who are probably just about to leave the university, these are the people I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
People are about to leave the university. They're thinking, oh, okay, so people still make it out in banking, that kind of thing. I want to just advise, people who are coming out, who want to be entrepreneurs, people who are coming out who want to be career people are coming out who want to be both. Give them a little bit of advice.
I would just make this as a start point. You have to focus on your talent as a fresh graduate.
Okay.
You are coming out of the university. It's expected of you to have checked yourself. I tell people, believe in yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Understand yourself. Know what your likes are. Know what your dislikes are. Know your passion. Know your just focus on your talents.
Okay.
Those things that you love to do that brings you joy. That at the end of the day you can smile and say, oh, I didn't make so much money today, but I enjoyed interacting with customers.
Okay.
I enjoyed talking. I'm sure one of the things you discovered about yourself is that you like to talk.
I love
you like
talking.
to
I
interact.
like asking people questions.
Yes, you like to just know. You like to fill your head with people's idea of life, how they do things. So you understand yourself already.
Yeah.
You know yourself.
Okay.
So you are focusing on what you know. You are focusing on yourself. What you already know, you are building on it.
Okay.
So for startups out there, for people who are just coming out of the university, I would just say believe in yourself. Focus on your talents. Turn your talents to profit. Do you understand? Turn your passions to profit.
Yes.
And then also training is very important. Just train yourself. That's what I would say. Because even talent without training turns to trash at the end of the day. Yes, that's one line I would want them to take as a take back home.
Please. Let's have that on that.
So you just build on your talent, train yourself, just keep training yourself, get better at what you do. The best people out there are people who have done something more. If you are going to be a career person, you have to read more, because those are the people that are thriving in this industry. Those are the people that are making waves. You hear people saying they are going to read, maybe do a professional course like ICANN, ACCA, CIBN,
all those things.
So if you are going to be a career person or even a business person, you have to read about your product.
Okay.
You have to know your craft. You have to read more about your craft.
Yes.
For example, I'm sure you watch those other presenters who know, how they talk, how they reason, the kind of questions they ask
and all of that.
how inquisitive they are, just things that help you build on what you already have.
Okay.
So that's what I would tell them out there. Just discover yourself. That's the word. Discover yourself.
Thank you so very much.
And build on it.
I think one key takeaway or two key takeaways from what he just said is that you have to figure out a way to turn your talents to profit.
Yeah.
Very important. And I think once you have figured out how to do that, you have to train yourself.
Exactly.
He said training a talent without training
turns to trash.
Yeah. So, very, very important line. I told you guys, this guy is a man of wisdom, and he has so much value. I'm sure in these few minutes you have watched the video, you have picked 1, 2, 3 things that can help you. If you're a startup, you've picked something. If you're a businessman already, you've picked something. If you're a student or you just finished university, about to start life, you have something for you. Mr. Banji, it's been amazing having you on the show.
Same here.
But before you go, I want to play a game with you because we play this game. It's a very simple game. You get to tell me 2 truths and 1 lie, and I get to try to know which one is a lie. So that's my job. So 2 truths, 1 lie.
Okay, so I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I love traveling. I actually don't weigh my options.
You don't weigh, so you take a lot of risk?
Yeah, I take a lot of risk. So you check which one is a lie, which one is the truth.
Of course, you're an entrepreneur.
Confuse you there, so
you're an entrepreneur. You love traveling. I think you do, because if you are into business, you would have to travel a lot. You don't weigh your options. That's not possible because you're a risk analyst.
Come on. I'm going to give you that one. I actually intentionally said that so I can see how well you can reason and just. But yes, that's true, because you are very correct. I weigh my options a lot before I take decisions. I take data-driven decisions. What I mean by that is that I have to gather little information about what I want to do, why I'm going to do it.
Yes.
Just something that's helped me identify where I would be if I make this decision. Of course, trust me, it's not 100% always correct.
But at least you did your homework.
Yes, I did my homework. Yeah, I in banking we call it due diligence. Yeah, so that's it. So
Thank you so very much.
I actually I'm going to give you that one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. It's been a fun time with Mr. Banji here, and please do subscribe, like, share to your friends.
Please follow New Age.
Yes,
please
follow New
follow
Age
them on
TV.
Instagram. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them all around. We look forward to more of this, so you can watch and get exciting series of some such programs. One-on-ones. Even whatever they do, just patronize them. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. So we'll be having more of this up close and personal series with people who are going to be giving you guys so much value. I want you guys to stick around and always check out the new latest videos as they drop. Once again, from Big Chief Mannie and the N.A.T team. See you guys next time. Bye.
All right.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.